Is Lucifer truly the embodiment of pure evil as we've been led to believe? This question invites us on a journey into the depths of history, into the heart of many a religious text. Here we find Lucifer painted as the quintessential adversary, the ultimate antagonist, the embodiment of all that is wicked and malevolent. From the fiery pits of hell to the tempting serpent in the Garden of Eden, his presence is a constant, a symbol of rebellion and sin. Yet Lucifer is not a one-note character. His name resonates differently across cultures and religions, often carrying a multitude of meanings. He's the morning star, the light bringer, the fallen angel, each title revealing a new layer of his complex persona. So we find ourselves asking, has history been fair to Lucifer? Have we fully grasped the multidimensional nature of his character? Perhaps the answer lies beyond the traditional portrayal. But could there be more to Lucifer's story than what meets the eye? Before he was the devil, he was known as the morning star, the light bringer. Lucifer, once a beacon of divine radiance, found himself enveloped in a story of descent and downfall. His rebellion against the supreme authority, often seen as an act of defiance, can also be interpreted as an exhibition of free will, a notion that is as intriguing as it is contentious. In the celestial hierarchy, Lucifer was the epitome of beauty and wisdom, a bringer of light. Yet, his refusal to bow to authority led to his dramatic fall from grace, plunging him into a realm of darkness. This shift from light to dark, from revered angel to reviled devil, is a paradox that continues to stir minds and hearts. His descent is often depicted as a journey into evil, a surrender to the abyss. But one can't help but wonder, was it truly a fall into evil, or was it perhaps a fall into enlightenment? A rebellion that led to a fall, but was it a fall into evil or a fall into enlightenment? Could Lucifer's fall be a symbol of intellectual and spiritual liberation? That's a question we often find ourselves grappling with. While traditionally portrayed as the embodiment of evil, some argue Lucifer might just be the most misunderstood character in religious literature. Let's consider this. Lucifer, often associated with the morning star, a symbol of illumination, could be seen as a beacon of knowledge. His rebellion against divine authority could be interpreted as a quest for enlightenment, a refusal to remain in blissful ignorance. He was, after all, the one who dared to question the status quo. Moreover, Lucifer's defiance is also seen by some as a testament to free will. He chose to act according to his own judgment, rather than submitting blindly to an omnipotent power. This act of rebellion, while catastrophic in its outcome, may also be seen as a bold statement of individualism. And what if Lucifer's ultimate sin wasn't evil at all? What if it was his desire to empower humanity that led to his downfall? Some theories suggest that Lucifer was punished not for embodying wickedness, but for aspiring to elevate human consciousness. He dared to offer humanity the apple of knowledge, opening the door to critical thinking and self-awareness. So, we must ponder, could Lucifer, in fact, be a champion of human consciousness against divine dictatorship? This alternative perspective paints a vastly different picture from the traditional narrative, one that invites us to question, explore, and understand the multifaceted character of Lucifer. Let's delve deeper into the dichotomy of Lucifer's character. He is often portrayed as the embodiment of pure evil, but is it really that simple? Lucifer, the light bringer, the morning star, is a complex figure, layered with contradictions and moral ambiguities. Consider the classic duality of good versus evil. Lucifer's rebellion in heaven, his refusal to bow to God's authority, is often painted as the ultimate act of evil. But was it truly, or was it a cry for independence, a stand against absolute power? Then, there is the question of obedience versus rebellion. Lucifer's rebellion, his assertion of free will, can be interpreted as a symbol of resistance against tyranny. But does that make his actions good or evil? This is where the lines blur, where the concept of morality becomes subjective. Lastly, let's ponder on ignorance versus knowledge. Lucifer, in his quest for enlightenment, sought knowledge beyond the bounds set by God. This act, considered a sin, led to his fall. But was it really a sin to seek knowledge, to strive for understanding, or was it a courageous act, a rebellion against enforced ignorance? So is Lucifer as evil as we've been led to believe? Or is he a misunderstood figure, a symbol of enlightenment and rebellion against tyranny?